Hey guys, so I wanted to make a quick video regarding Glooga dualies. Yeah, I know, this is like my 100th video talking about Glooga dualies, but it's for good reason. I haven't actually discussed the Glooga Deco kit or the massive buff that the main weapon received in the most recent patch on the channel yet, so that's what this video is going to be about. If you enjoy it and want to see more Glooga content, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing. So let's talk about the new kit first. The Glooga dualies deco has Point Sensor and Trizooka, a very interesting and random kit. I think we all expected this thing to get either Ink Mine or Fizzy Bomb as a reference to one of its Splatoon 2 kits. You know, since Nintendo loves to reference their old kits. But shockingly, Glooga Deco pretty much got a brand new kit. Both its sub and special are new for it. So what do I think? Is it good? Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's not amazing, but hey, it's Trizooka. We can't really complain about having arguably the best special in the game. As for the Point Sensor, yes, it sucks that Glooga got yet another sub-weapon that doesn't paint, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. First of all, I think Point Sensor is just generally really good right now in the meta. I've heard some top-level players share that opinion as well. But also, Point Sensor has some great synergy with Trizooka. Having opponents marked and following up with a Zooka makes it really easy to know where you should be firing your 3 shots. We've already seen this with the Sloshing Machine Neo, as it has the same kit. Well, actually, speaking of Sloshing Machine Neo, let's just get this out of the way. Is there any reason to use Glooga Deco over Neo Machine? I think the Neo Machine is certainly a better weapon overall, but I definitely think Glooga Deco has some niche use cases on certain maps, such as Scorched Gorge or Wahoo World. But you know what weapon Glooga Deco doesn't have any niche use cases over? Squeezer. No, really, like, there's literally no reason to use Glooga Deco over Squeezer. Like, zero. Well, from a meta perspective at least. Glooga Deco exists as an alternative for people like you and me, who enjoy dualies. Like, sure, Squeezer does outclass it in pretty much every way, but Glooga as a main weapon is just way more fun in my opinion. And it does beat Squeezer in painting power now after the recent buff. Let's talk about that now. In version 7.0, Glooga dualies received a painting buff, and a pretty notable one at that. The buff says that the radius of the point of impact was increased by 10%, which may not sound like a lot, but remember, it's a radius buff, so it's a lot more impactful than it might seem. And after trying it out, yeah, this buff is crazy. The painting difference is super noticeable, and this is exactly what the Glooga dualies needed. And I just want to say, Nintendo finally did it. Throughout the past 5 years or so, me and other Glooga fans alike have always been saying that Gloogas needed 2 major buffs to make it become viable. A buff to its fall-off damage, which they did a couple patches ago, and a painting buff. It's pretty surreal to be able to say now that they actually did it. Nintendo listened. Glooga players have officially won. But yeah, in terms of what this buff means for Glooga's meta-wise, we'll have to wait and see, but things are looking good. The painting buff not only helps Glooga's paint for itself a bit more and make it easier to move around, but it also gets its special faster now. The Deco kit has a 190p Trizooka, so this buff makes its lack of a painting sub-weapon hurt a little bit less. But the real winner here is the vanilla Glooga kit. This weapon has a 180p Booyah Bomb. It would already get a decent amount of Booyahs before the painting buff, but now? This weapon is crazy. Some players are calling it the Kensa 52 Gal 2.0, since that weapon had the exact same kit back in Splatoon 2. I don't think this is quite on the level of K-Gal, but hey, it's close. To conclude, Glooga dualies have all the tools it needs to become a meta pick, and lots of top players seem to be optimistic about it. Sure, it's not a perfect weapon now or anything, it's still a dualie that's somewhat slow and can feel clunky sometimes, but it has some pretty solid kits, and its 2 biggest weaknesses have now been addressed. I'll be making more Glooga content at the channel soon, so I hope you guys will look forward to that. But for now, leave a comment telling me what you think of Gloogas right now. Have you tried the Deco kit? How does it feel? And is the painting buff notable for you? Give me all the details down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.